Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're getting into something that seems pretty simple on the surface, but I think you'll find it solves a really common household headache. We've all been there, right? Shower goes cold. Or worse, you see water pouring out because the tank's overflowing. Ugh. So our mission today is to really understand how this one system kind of takes the guesswork out of managing water. And importantly, why it's actually more versatile than you might first think.
Yeah, it's fascinating, isn't it? How a focused bit of automation like this brings more than just convenience. It's real peace of mind. And if you think bigger picture, it really plugs into that whole idea of smart living. It shows it's not always about, flashy gadgets. Sometimes it's the subtle stuff optimizing our day, making things smoother, more efficient, sort of lets you forget the small chores.
That's a great way to put it, peace of mind, not just slashy tech. Okay, so let's unpack the actual thing. We're diving into what's called an automatic water level pump controlling system. Um, think of it like a little brain for your home's water tanks. Takes over that job of keeping levels just right. The source material highlights its main job. It can turn motor on or off as per water level in the overhead water tank.
Yeah.
So how does this core function, this automation, really simplify things beyond just, being handy?
Well, the simplicity is really its strength, but the impact is quite significant. Basically, these systems use smart sensors, often float switches, pretty robust, or sometimes more advanced conductivity probes, and these constantly read the water level in your main overhead tank. When the water hits a certain low point, a preset level, that sensor tells the control unit, and the control unit then, intelligently, turns the pump on to start refilling. And crucially, when it hits the upper level, the full mark, the system tells the pump, okay, stop, so it automatically shuts off. It's not just stopping a messy overflow, though that's obviously good. It's also about, well, real value. You wake up and you're not thinking, oh, did I leave the pump running? You just know it's handled effortlessly. And this systematic control, it also really helps your pump last longer. Stops it running dry, which can burn out the motor, or cycling on and off all the time for no reason. It's genuinely a set it and forget it kind of deal. Saves water, saves electricity, protects your pump, all without you doing anything.
Oh, I definitely done that frantic dash to turn off the pump.
Hmm.
It's almost funny how a small thing becomes such a waste. So yeah, it's much more than just on-off. There's this smart feedback loop making sure it's precise. Now, something I found really interesting in the material was its flexibility. It's not just for that main tank up top, is it?
Absolutely not, no. Managing the overhead tank is key, sure, but its adaptability is where it really proves its worth. It goes from being just convenient to, well, pretty indispensable for your whole water setup. The source points out it also monitors underground water tank level, or also can work with municipal water connection,
Hmm.
which means, whether you've got a bore well filling an underground tank that then needs pumping up, or maybe you're in the city and the municipal supply needs a bit of a boost to get water reliably up to your roof tank. This system can handle those different situations intelligently, so you get consistent pressure, consistent supply, no matter where your water is coming from or how your plumbing is set up.
So what does this mean for you listening? Well, this single system, it's incredibly adaptable, as we've heard. It's not just watching that main tank. It's keeping an eye on underground reserves. It can even work with your city water connection. It really is like a silent guardian for your water. Stops overflows, prevents those annoying shortages, makes life, a bit simpler, more efficient, and definitely less stressful around water management.
And that really raises a broader point, doesn't it? It makes you think, how do these seemingly small innovations, like an automatic water level pump controlling system, fit into bigger trends like efficiency, resource management in our homes, even our cities? So here's something to ponder. What other daily tasks, maybe things you don't even really think of as tasks, could benefit from this kind of set it and forget it's automation? What's the ripple effect when we apply these simple smart solutions more widely? Interesting stuff to consider.